Hi everyone, I am Bhumika Rathi. Welcome to my channel. On this channel, we are doing practices for competitive exams in which I am going to cover your English grammar at the very first. And today we are beginning with a new topic, that is adjectives. So in this video, we will see the fundamentals and classifications of adjectives. So let's begin. Let's see what is adjective. An adjective is a word which is used to qualify a noun or pronoun. Which is used to qualify a noun or pronoun. It tells the quality or the characteristics of noun or pronoun. So let's see how. Here we have an example. Ram is a good boy. So Ram here is a noun and good is the quality of this boy, noun. This is the quality. This is the quality of noun here. So Ram is a good boy. How is Ram? He's a good boy. Then second example here we have, he is intelligent. So here he is pronoun and intelligent is the adjective which tells how the person is. He is intelligent. So let's see. In the above sentences, good and intelligent describe the qualities of Ram and he. Therefore, they are adjectives. And this is quite very important rule that you can see. An adjective is used before a noun or after a verb. So here in this example, boy here is a noun. Ram is also a noun. This is proper noun. This is common noun. So here boy is a noun. And before that, we have used the word adjective. So in the second example, we can see here intelligent, which is adjective, and before that we have a verb. So after a verb we will use adjective and before a noun we will use adjective. This is very important. Now moving on to the kinds of adjectives. How many kinds of adjectives that we have is 8. So let's see. The first one is adjective of quality. Second one is proper adjective. The third one is adjective of quantity. Then fourth is adjective of number. Then we have demonstrative adjective. Then we have distributive adjective. Then at 7 we have interrogative adjective. And at last we have possessive adjective. Now let's see them in detail one by one. So the first one is adjective of quality. So let's see. An adjective which shows the quality, defect, color, appearance of a noun is called adjective of quality. So here is an example, an honest man. So man is a noun and how is man? Showing the quality, honest. So this is the adjective that we have here. And honest shows adjective of quality. Now moving on to the use of adjective of quality. It can be used in two different ways. First one is attributive use and second one is predicative use. So let's see the attributive first. When an adjective is used before a noun, since as I told you, they are used before a noun. So how they will be used? Solomon was a wise king. So here king is a noun and before that we have used wise. And then in predicative case, we have the adjective when an adjective is used after a verb. So before a noun in this we have and here we have before. So the example is the weather is pleasant. So here is a verb and after that we have used pleasant. So it is used as predicative part. Now moving on to the second one that we have is proper adjective. An adjective formed from a proper noun is called proper adjective. Let's see the example. Buddhist monastery. Monasteries, there are a lot of monasteries that we have. Yes. If you are specifying one monastery, so here Buddhist monastery. So here Buddhist will be proper adjective. Then we have British rule. Similarly, rules can be lots of rule. So British here, Buddhist and British are proper adjectives. Alright. Now moving on to the third one is adjective of quantity. An adjective that shows the quantity of the thing, then it is called an adjective of quantity. So let's see the first one. Examples that we have. Some milk, enough oil, sufficient sugar, no manners. Here some, enough, sufficient and no are adjectives of quantity. Milk, we have some milk. Enough oil, we have sufficient sugar. Guys might get confused with no manners. Sometimes we say he has some manners. So some has been used. So that shows the quantity. Some manners, at least that person has some manners. Similarly, no manners. So here no is showing the quantity of manners. Now moving on to the fourth one. Fourth one is adjective of numbers. A word that shows the number of persons or things. Let's see. We have two types. How many types? Two types for this. First is definite and second one is indefinite. So let's see the first one. They refer to definite number or person. For example, 5 boys, 5th class. In indefinite, we don't know the number of nouns, so we will use few girls, several boys. Now moving on to definite adjectives can be divided into two types. The first one is cardinal adjective and second one is ordinal adjective. Let's see cardinal adjectives first. They express definite numbers like 1, 2, 3, 4 and many more. For example, he has 4 pens and she has 2 books. These can be examples. In ordinal, we have in the form of order. They express definite order like the first, second, third, like this. For example, the first chapter of this book is on verb. So you can see here they are in order. After that, the second chapter will come, then the third, then so on, moving on, and so on. So this is quite important. You can see here for the ordinal adjectives, we will use the article the before the ordinal numbers, and they cannot the article the cannot be used before cardinal numbers. For example, lesson 1 is on verb. Let's see with this one. Yes, lesson 1 is on verb. So here lesson is a noun, and after that we have used one. One is cardinal adjective, whereas in the second example we can see here is the first lesson is on verb. So here the first has been used, as you can see here, with listen. Now moving on, we have, yes, this is one exception we have not done in your notebooks. The 2 girls whom you meet yesterday have come to meet you. So the word to, you can see here, it's in cardinal adjective, and before that we have used the. But here we are specifying those 2 girls, those 2 specific girls. So we have used the. Alright, it is behaving as proper noun over here. The 2 girls here are behaving as proper noun. We are specifying. So for that we have used the. The 2 girls whom you meet yesterday have come to meet you. Here the definite articles the is used for girls, and in this sentence the use of the before the cardinal adjective is correct. Alright, now moving on to the 5th one that we have is demonstrative adjectives. An adjective that points out the noun immediately following it is called demonstrative adjective. So let's see, we have 4 demonstrative adjectives, that is this, that, these, those. So they are immediately followed by a noun. As you can see, this boy, that group, these people, those countries. All right. Now let's see a comparison between adjective and pronoun. Demonstrative adjectives, they are immediately followed by a noun, and in demonstrative pronouns, they are immediately followed by a verb. So let's see, in demonstrative adjectives, this girl is good. So this is demonstrative adjective here, and girl, which is immediately following demonstrative adjective. Similarly, then we have that pen is new. So here pen, and that you can see. These shirts are white. Then we have in demonstrative pronouns, this is a good girl. So here is there, is after demonstrative pronoun, immediately they are followed by a verb. Similarly, that is a new pen, these are white shirts. Now moving on to the 6th one that we have is distributive adjective. Let's see. They refer to each person or a thing of a class. For example, each candidate is honest. Every boy is present today. So each, every, like these words are distributive adjectives. Let's see. This is quite important. Let's see. Whenever we have adjective case, like for these words, each, every, either, neither, they are followed by a noun. Whenever there is a case of adjective, these words are immediately followed by a noun. Whereas in pronoun case, in case of pronoun, they are immediately followed by any other word. So let's see the examples that we have. Each boy took the test. So here each is the word, and immediately they are followed by noun. And in pronoun case that we have is each of the boys took the test. So here each, and after that any other word you can see here. Now moving on to the 7th one that we have is interrogative adjectives. An adjective that is used to ask question. Let's see. Interrogative adjectives are like which, whose, and many more can be there. Like what, which, whose. Alright, let's see the examples that we have. Which room is hers? Whose book is this? So in interrogative adjectives, they are immediately followed by a noun. Like what color is your bag? So what is interrogative adjective, and they are immediately followed by a noun. Similarly, in pronouns, we have they are immediately followed by a verb. For example, what did you do? So here what is interrogative pronoun, and immediately they are followed by a verb here. Now moving on to the last one that we have is possessive adjectives. Adjectives that show relationship or possession with the person or a thing are called possessive adjectives. Let's see the example that we have. My book. So here my, it's in possessive pronoun we have, and that is immediately followed by a book, by a noun, which is book. My book. Similarly, we have our class. This is all for today. Meet in the next video with rules of adjectives. Thank you.